Hey, whoever's watching this. Hope your day's going better than mine probably was when some of this stuff happened. So yeah, I'm Doe Marston, and this is basically my first time doing this whole talking to a camera like people will care thing. Before I get into the actual story, quick thought: have you ever noticed how humans are basically forced to be social? Like you can't just uninstall people like an app when they get annoying. I've tried. Doesn't work. Anyway, that's enough fake philosophy. I'm not trying to be Diogenes with Wi-Fi. So this story is about a 4-year crush I had. Yeah. 4 years. Not my proudest achievement, but here we are. The girl's name I'll shorten to MI. We met around 4th or 5th grade, so we were like 11 or 12. Back when life was still mostly who has the best pencil case and not what is my life doing. We got along pretty well, and at some point I introduced her to my friend N. And yeah, N and MI clicked pretty fast. Suddenly we had this little friend group: me, MI, N, and a few others. It was one of those groups that feels like it's going to last forever, which is exactly how you know it won't. Half a year later? Boom. Group disbanded. Like a cheap Minecraft server. Then summer came. And I basically entered full NPC mode. I just stayed home and watched One Piece like it was my job. No regrets, okay, maybe a few regrets. Next school year starts, and I'm socially downgraded to like background character #3. Only MI was still around. So we talked mostly online, Discord, messages, all that. Looking back now, I realize something I somehow ignored: she talked to me online a lot more than in real life. In school, she already had her own circle, the popular kid ecosystem, if you will. But 12-year-old me? Completely blind. Like I had negative perception stats. Then N brings in another guy, let's call him Mo. Mo was, yeah. You know when someone joins a group and immediately lowers the server quality? That was him. Me and MI didn't really like him. At the same time, I reconnected with an old friend, D. And honestly, D was the kind of guy who just makes life easier. Like low maintenance friendship DLC. Then things exploded. Mo got into an argument with MI and said some stuff that basically nuked the entire group. Like emotional Hiroshima. And just like that, group gone. Disbanded. No patch update. No recovery. After that, I stopped talking to Mo and N, and only occasionally talked to MI. At that point I was already drifting into new friendships anyway. Next school year, plot twist, me, D, and MI somehow end up sitting close in English class. Me and D basically spent the entire year doing what I can only describe as productive nonsense. Joking, laughing, doing absolutely everything except focusing properly. Still passed though. Somehow. Education system moment. Even got a good score on my high school entrance exam, which I'm still suspicious about honestly. Then summer again. Me and D just hang out normally, life's chill. Then I get some news. MI started smoking. At first it's vaping. Classic starter pack. Then it escalates into alcohol and cigarettes. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, we are not even fully developed adults yet, what is happening? So I do the responsible thing and tell her to stop. Which, if we're being honest, is like trying to stop a YouTube comment section argument with logic. She obviously doesn't stop. Instead, I start seeing Instagram stories, beer, whiskey, the whole I have my life together but also not really package. And I won't lie, that part kind of hit weird. Not because I still had feelings or anything, but because it's strange watching someone you knew just slowly turn into a different version of themselves. Anyway, yeah. That's the story for now. If you somehow enjoyed this, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, donate your soul, all the usual YouTube rituals. This is Doe Marston.